What's your "tis but a scratch" moment? I was 16 and obsessed with basketball. Like literally obsessed. I ate, slept, and breathed hoops. My bedroom walls were covered in posters of LeBron and Kobe. I practiced free throws for hours every night until my mom yelled at me to come inside. The regional finals were everything to me. College scouts from 3 different schools were there that night, sitting in the bleachers with their notepads. My coach pulled me aside before the game and said this was my shot. Play like your life depends on it, Liam. 10 minutes into the first quarter, I jumped for what should have been an easy rebound. Some kid from the other team knocked into me mid-air. I came down wrong. Really wrong. My knee twisted in a way knees aren't supposed to twist. The sound it made was like someone snapping a thick branch in half. I hit the gym floor hard. The whole place went quiet. Even the annoying kid with the cowbell stopped banging it. My coach ran over along with both teams' trainers. "Stay down," Coach Williams said, kneeling next to me. "Don't move anything." But I could see those scouts in the stands. One was already packing up his stuff. Another was texting on his phone, probably crossing my name off his list. I pushed myself up on my elbows. "I'm good," I said, even though my knee felt like it was full of broken glass. "Liam, you need to sit this one out," Coach said, reaching for my arm. I shook my head. "It's fine. I can walk it off." The trainer started poking at my knee, asking if this hurt or that hurt. Everything hurt, but I wasn't about to tell him that. I stood up. My knee buckled immediately, but I caught myself on the scorer's table. "See? I'm good." The lie tasted bitter in my mouth. Coach looked at me like I was insane. "Son, you can barely stand." I said I'm fine. I limped back towards center court. Each step felt like someone was driving nails through my kneecap, but those scouts were still watching. This was my only chance. The ref asked if I wanted to continue. I nodded. The other team's players were staring at me like I'd lost my mind. Maybe I had. By halftime, I was dragging my left leg behind me like some zombie in a horror movie, but I'd managed to sink 4 3-pointers and 2 free throws. We were only down by 3 points. In the locker room, my teammate Jake grabbed my shoulder. "Dude, you need to stop. You're gonna mess yourself up permanently." "If I leave, we lose," I said, rewrapping my knee with more tape. "I'm staying." Third quarter was pure hell. Every time I planted my foot to shoot, pain shot up my leg like lightning, but I kept making shots. The crowd started chanting my name. Those scouts were leaning forward in their seats again. My parents were in the stands, and I could see my mom covering her face with her hands every time I limped up the court. My dad was yelling at Coach to pull me out, but Coach knew what this meant to me. He knew this was my only shot at college. Fourth quarter, 10 seconds left. We were down by 1 point. I had the ball at the 3-point line. My defender was giving me space because he figured there was no way I could make the shot on one good leg. I looked at those scouts one more time, took a deep breath, and launched the ball. Swish. The gym exploded. My teammates mobbed me at center court. We'd won by 2 points. I was crying and laughing at the same time. Then I tried to take a step toward the bench. That's when everything went black. I woke up in the back of an ambulance with my mom holding my hand. "You scared us," she whispered, tears streaming down her face. At the hospital, the x-rays and MRI results looked like a roadmap of destruction. Torn ACL, torn meniscus, cracked kneecap. The doctor said I'd played an entire game on what was basically a destroyed knee. "You'll never play competitive basketball again," he told me. "You're lucky you'll be able to walk normally." Most people expected me to break down, to cry or scream or punch something, but I just nodded. "I just needed to finish the game," I said. That's all. The story spread everywhere. Local news stations, sports websites, even ESPN picked it up. "High school player destroys knee but refuses to quit" was the headline everywhere. I never did get that scholarship, but something better happened. The high school offered me a job as an assistant coach for the JV team. Then the local rec center asked me to run their youth league. Now I'm 23 and I coach kids who remind me of myself.